This is the Mi Band 3, which is probably one of the cheapest, best value smart bands ever made. And the Mi Band 4 is coming soon. The specs have been leaked. There have been some leaks on some website. We know it's going to have a color screen. We know about all the other specs. Let's take a look at what the Mi Band 4 is going to look like. The biggest upgrade, I think, is the screen. The new Mi Band 4 will have a color screen, a revamped UI, which is a big upgrade from the Mi Band 3 because this just has a basic black and white screen. All it can display is some basic icons and figures. Specifically, it's going to have a 0.95 OLED screen, whereas the Mi Band 3 screen is smaller, I think 0.78 inches, so it is a tiny increase in size, but that means the Mi Band 4 is going to be able to display more images, more information without having to actually go into your phone and look it up. It's also going to have a longer battery life, which is good, obviously, because you do not have to charge it as much. Now, one of the, I guess, less impressive aspects of the Mi Band 3 was its heart rate monitor. Now, it does have a heart rate monitor, which is good for such a cheap watch. I mean, it's around about $50 when I got it. And yeah, for it to have a heart rate monitor at the back here is pretty good value. However, it just wasn't very accurate, so there wasn't really much point in having it or in using it because your resting heart rate, it wouldn't really detect it very well. It would only really detect when you were running, and you know, it would give you a rough estimate. It would basically tell you if your heart rate is going up or down, but it wouldn't be a very accurate reading. Apparently, the Mi Band 4 is going to have a new heart rate monitor, hopefully more accurate and therefore more useful to use on a day-to-day basis to measure your kind of standard heart rate, your resting heart rate, and anything you do with exercise. It's important to have like accurate readings if you're going to really track your fitness. Now, it will come in two versions. There'll be an NFC version and a non-NFC version. Now, the non-NFC version will be cheaper, and the version with NFC is only going to be available in China at first. I'm not sure if it's ever going to be available in the West, in the UK, US, Europe. Another big difference is the fact that the Mi Band 4 is going to use Bluetooth 5.0, whereas the previous version, the Mi Band 3, used Bluetooth 4.2. The Bluetooth 5.0 allows for a lot more, a stronger connection. There were also some images leaked of the operating system, the UI, which kind of indicated that you're going to be able to do slightly more with the Mi Band 4. It's going to be closer to a full smartwatch than the Mi Band 3, which is essentially just a fitness band with a few kind of extra add-ons. But the Mi Band 4 apparently you're going to be able to control other devices with it, so probably all other Xiaomi devices or maybe some other devices that have the Bluetooth connection. You're going to be able to control music. It's going to have programs for different sports, for monitoring different sports already built into the watch. Now, a big one for me is water resistance. There wasn't actually any word on whether it's going to be waterproof or not, but the Mi Band 3 was fully waterproof up to 50 meters. So I'm guessing they're going to try and keep that the same. I'm not sure why they would change that, but at the very least, you want to be able to wear it in the shower or like when washing your hands or, you know, just outside in the rain. You do not want to have to worry about it being fully susceptible to water damage. So I'm hoping it's waterproof, but we don't actually know yet. The overall look and feel of the watch seems to be roughly the same as this, the Mi Band 3. I mean, it's just going to have like a curved body, a removable kind of silicone strap, which you can get like loads of different versions of. But the main thing is going to be this little thing here. But most importantly, the design it's very easy to go to sleep with. So it means you can track your sleep without it being uncomfortable. For many watches, I don't use the sleep tracking feature because you just don't want to sleep with a huge watch on your arm and it ends up on your head and it ends up like, yeah, I've had some bad experiences. So that's pretty much it for now. That's all of the information that was kind of leaked. Not sure when this is coming out. They haven't actually said. But the fact that some images are starting to come out and some specs means I'm guessing it's going to be around summertime, like probably before the end of summer. Now there are some other products coming that are kind of in this price range and a similar size and a similar functionality. There is a Samsung Galaxy Fit, which is coming out, which is a similar kind of product, very small fitness band from obviously Samsung, with a color screen, with an accelerometer, with some other features, just packed into a very, very small device. But the Mi Band 3 sold literally like 10 million units or something, so it is really popular. It's so cheap, very good value. Hoping the Mi Band 4 is going to be the same. I will let you know when it comes out and any other information I find. I mean, it's not going to change your life. It is just a little fitness band, but I like these kind of products that are really cheap and actually quite useful. So until then, I will see you around. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you want to keep track of the Mi Band 4, then subscribe because I'm going to get it as soon as it comes out. No matter where in the world it does first. And yeah, we'll get back to you. So I'll see you next time. Bye.